Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be a much needed declutter. I have started decluttering my collection on my channel and I was kind of going section by section, but since I've reorganized my makeup room, I was like, no, you know what, we need to start over. We need to reorganize, we need to get rid of some stuff. So that is exactly what we are going to be doing today here in part 1. If you are curious about this makeup look, this will probably be my next video, I think, so that should be Saturday's video. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit both the subscribe button and the notification bell, and that way YouTube will let you know as soon as the tutorial is available. And yeah, I think we should just go straight in. We're not being particularly brutal, but you know what, some stuff ends up going. So let's just jump right in. Okay guys, so this is the current setup with my drawers. I've just realized that they're not aligned, so that's really annoying me. So if you've seen my previous declutter, I used to have one next to me and then one behind me. Now in the current space that I have, they are next to each other, and what I'm just finding is that it doesn't kind of make sense how everything is organized anymore, so I want to move everything around. I also have this blind behind the desk that's just kind of sitting there gathering dust because I need to return it, but Dunelm isn't open at the moment, so I can't do that. My plan is to eventually get another piece of furniture that will sit in the corner behind me of the room. I just don't have the budget for it right now, so I'm just going to move things around with the space that I have. The only thing is it's quite narrow back here, so I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but we're going to do our best. Okay, well the most obvious place to start is the top drawer, so that's what we're going to do, and as you can see, it is a complete mess. None of this is makeup. This was meant to have just my keyboard and a couple of things I use all the time, like my grey card, my other lens, and it's just kind of turned into a junk drawer. So this is stuff that eventually I want to have in the other piece of furniture, but again, I don't have it at the moment. What I do have is this basket from B&M, so anything that I don't want in this set of drawers anymore, which is most things, is going to live in the basket for a while. I feel like my fan needs to stay somewhere handy. I'm just going to put it on my desk for now. Seem to have loads of pens and a nail file. I don't know what's happening. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Some jewellery boxes, they definitely shouldn't be in there. These need to go in the bin. Again, don't know why they're in here. There's literally envelopes and pieces of paper. Shoelaces, not really sure why I decided to put them there, but they are here. I do have an empty mineralised skin finish because I want to do a back to MAC at some point, but this is the only one that I have, so it seems silly to throw it away, so I'm gonna have to find a place for that. These are my mittens, which my fiance got me when we were in our old flat because my hands get really cold over winter. And this is a screw for my chair. Should probably put that back in the chair really, shouldn't I? I knew there was another camera battery somewhere. So that is one drawer empty, and I already know what I want to put in that one, so we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, so drawer number 2, again, I don't really know what's going on in here. Drawer number 2 was highlighters and also my eyeliner and lip liner book. I'll show it to you guys. I call it a book. It's just a pencil case, and it's really handy to keep all my liners in, and it did used to be in this drawer, but I'm just not finding that particularly practical at the moment. I want to put all my compacts in here. So let's see what we've got. This is just a colour switcher. Obviously I need that. Unicorn's Heart highlighter, that can go. Just got a Clinique sample eyeshadow. I have enough browns, that can go to someone else. Fenty Beauty, how many carats, that's not going anywhere, but really annoyingly it doesn't fit in these. But I do actually want to change these, so that's not the end of the world, but yeah, not going anywhere. Shadow shields. See, this is why I need to reorganize everything. I have 2 of the Revolution Jelly highlighters. Remember when jelly highlighters were a thing? I was gonna give them away, but I think, you know what, I'm just gonna throw them. It doesn't smell quite right. It's like 3 years old at this point, so that can go. Got a couple of lipsticks, they should not be in there. I have all of my lash glue, brow gel, my Lottie London freckle tint. There must be a better place to put these, but it's just quite handy there at the moment. My e.l.f. Mint Melt shadow stick. I do like this. I'll leave it out here for now. I have 2 Revolution eyeshadow highlighter palettes. The Soap palette, which has been well loved. I wouldn't mind finishing this, like I've made a good dent. And then the Ultra Cool Glow palette. I don't use it that often, but I like having the coloured highlighters, so I'm going to keep those. I have a spare P. Louise base, and in fact I've nearly finished mine, so that's going to go with all the other ones. Okay, right, this is a blush, Milani Dolce Pink. I haven't used it for ages, but it is with the highlighters at the moment, so that's probably why. The MUA Shimmer Silk. Wasn't a massive fan of the formula. Can you see it? I don't even think you can. I'm going to give this one away. I also have the shimmer highlight powder in Peach Diamond, which is more intense, and they're basically the same shade. And I've hit pan on this one, so, oh god, it's breaking up. I'm going to keep this one. Strobe and Glow highlight kit. I bought this because I saw Nikki tutorials, I think, using one, and I got the wrong one. It's not very intense. It does have a cream as well, so if you layer them, it's all right. I don't know, maybe I'll try using this again. I'm gonna keep it for now. Oh, I have this one. This is really pretty. It's from an indie brand called Skin, and it's like the Fenty highlighter. I'm just never gonna use it. I'm gonna declutter. Ofra. Love it, not going anywhere. This one is extremely upsetting. Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. I have no idea when it broke. I'm gonna give this one away though. I think it might suit my sister a lot better than me because I can literally only wear it when I have fake tan. So I'm gonna repair this one and then I'll give it to her. I have a Clinique brow gel in here as well, but I think it's finished, so I'm gonna throw that. Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in Blossom Glow. Absolutely stunning. Gonna keep it. I have 3 of these highlighter reloaded from Makeup Revolution. This one I bought because it's meant to be a dupe for Amrezi. It is way too dark for me. There's no point keeping it. Set the Tone is a white, so I do use this one a lot. It's just very intense. Absolutely keeping this one. And Dare to Divulge, I have recently rediscovered, and it's too dark and it will give me a cast, but it'll be all right with a tan, so I'll keep this one. The Glass Skin Glass Crystal Illuminator. I know you can't get this one anymore, but it is very pretty. It reminds me more of the Fenty Diamond Bomb, but I'm gonna keep that one. This is really old. The Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. They have actually redone this color in the highlighter reloaded, so it's a color that's available again. I'm gonna keep it because it's the only golden highlighter that I have when I want that type of color, but again, very cheap packaging. It's all broken. Obsession Mega Moon. I like having a purple highlighter around, but whenever I use it, I never like the way it looks on me. It's very intense. It's a nice formula, but I think it's just gonna have to go. And then the Makeup Obsession Champagne Loose Highlighter. I love this. It's probably actually quite similar to this one, to be fair. I really like this one. I think it looks really nice. Does leave me a bit of a cast, like again, a little bit too dark for me, but less so than this one. So yeah, this one is not going anywhere. So I can now have all the affordable ones together. So I'm just going to quickly clean out the drawer. I'm just going to pop these back in here, and then this one you can barely see. I'll bring you guys down in a minute, but this one is a mess. But I want to move some of this out. Grab all of these. And what else do we have? There we go. My legs are already starting to hurt and I know I'm going to be here a while. Let's do bronzers. So I have the Revolution Pro Buyer. It's nice, but it's not my favourite, but I'm going to keep it. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of the bronzers at the moment because I like all of them. This one, Bronzer Reloaded, super cheap, absolutely love it, not going anywhere. The Clinique True Bronzer, Pressed Powder Bronzer in Sunkissed. This is my darkest one, is definitely way too dark at the moment, but I'm not gonna get rid of it because it is better for when I've fake tanned. I have the MUA Bronzed in Solar. I like having it because it is a super cheap option. A little bit yellow, I would say, so if you're warmer, this might be one for you, but it is stupidly cheap. Fenty in the Sun. Again, not going anywhere, love it. I also have the W7 Bronze Chic Universal Bronzing Balm. I haven't made a particularly big dent in this one, but I think this is a product that I'll like more in summer, so again, I'm not gonna, that's not gonna go anywhere. I have some powders, so these are gonna move back below. And then that leaves us with blush. I swear I have more. This doesn't look like it's enough. There must be more in the drawer below. As I find them, I'll bring them up. We have L'Oreal Life's a Peach. Stunning. MUA in Rouge Punch. This is nice, but I don't use it that often. I think this one's gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna miss it. Beauty Bay in Coral. This is my most intense blush. I don't have anything else like this, so I'm definitely gonna keep it. The W7 Candy Blush. This is a cute, like, warmer one. From the packaging, it looks like it should be very pink, but it isn't. This is the shade Angel Dust. I've only used it in my testing video, so I'm gonna wanna use that again at some point, try it out, so I'm gonna keep it. And then the Wet n Wild, what is this? Color Icon in Nudist Society. This is one of my favorites. It's so beautiful for when I want a nude blush, and it's got a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. You can't see it. It's just, oh, it's absolutely stunning and super cheap. I really recommend this one. My two Colourpop and Sailor Moon blushes are not going to go anywhere. I don't use them all that often, but every now and then they're just kind of right for the look that I'm doing. We have a Clinique blush stick, Amped Up Apple. I like this kind of thing in the summer. I'm not using it very much at the moment, but in the summer I do like more cream products, so I'm gonna keep that. Does it close? Okay, it closes. We should probably do the next one then. Okay, you guys are balanced very very precariously right now. So I have actually decluttered this drawer before, but it has turned into a mess again. We've had a few additions to this one basically. We do actually have a few palettes. There we go. I knew I had more blushes. My Academy of Colour You Define Me contour kit. This is discontinued, annoyingly. It's not a bad product, and I'm sure it wasn't very expensive, and I like the highlighter. It does give me a bit of a cast at this time of year, but for the summer it's really good. Contour shade and bronzer shade. It's a nice all-in-one. The only one I don't use is this sand shade, but there's no reason to throw that away, so I'm going to keep that. I also have my Revolution Vintage Lace blush palette. This is quite recent. Again, I'm going to keep that. And same with my Makeup Obsession Pinky Promise blush palette. I've actually used this a lot. And then, of course, my Revolution and Patricia Bright. I really, really love this. The highlighter is one of my favorite shades. The contour shade is brilliant as well. The blush I don't reach for so much. I reach for peach more in the summer, so I think this summer I'll kind of force myself to use it up more. I'm gonna put these in here, and I forgot to put these back as well. There we go, that works. What else do we have in here? Setting sprays. I've got this one by Revolution, which I really need to try. I have been meaning to film a video. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but it is coming, so obviously that's not going anywhere. Iconic London Prep Set and Glow. Absolutely love this. This is my second one. I asked my fiance for another one for my birthday because I love the first one so much. I do have the Pixie Sugar Blossom Nuance Quartet. I don't use this. The shades aren't quite right for me, but I think I might be sending this one to my mum and my sister. I feel like this would work quite well for my mum actually, so I'm going to declutter. MUA Light Luster Shimmer Spray. I just don't see myself using, but then it's more of a body spray. There hasn't been a reason to wear a shimmer spray. I might keep it for now, wait until summer, and then in the next declutter we'll see. The e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. I haven't tried this one yet. I got this as a freebie in an e.l.f. order because it's a product that I'd seen for years and really, really wanted to try. I don't know, it looks kind of fun, so I will be keeping that. I have my Too Faced Hangover Spray, gonna keep that. The primer that goes with it, love it. And the Peach Perfect Foundation. The collection Primed and Ready, it's not amazing, but it's nearly finished, so there's no reason to throw that out. The original what is this? Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Skin from Origins. Definitely not gonna let that go, but I'm not using it at the moment because it's too cold. My Too Faced Turn Up the Light. I have made a serious dent in the powder actually. Very similar, I would say, to MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I don't use the highlighters all that much, but I think I'm definitely going to finish the Soft Focus shade first. So once that's finished, I will move the palette into my highlighters, and that will probably push me to use that a bit more, but I really, really like this. Some Beauty Bay microfiber sponges. The Nabla Close-Up Setting Powder. I would quite like to use more, but I just never use loose powder all that much. But I only have 2 loose powders literally, so I'm not gonna give that up. I have a full MAC Face and Body in C1. Not gonna let that go anywhere. Okay, right, this part is a mess. I have both of the Barry M Fresh Face primers. They sent me both for the campaign. I've used Cool because my skin is cool toned, but I haven't used the warm one, and I'm not gonna use it, so I'm gonna pop that in there. Iconic London Illuminators. I've had this for a while and I do really like this, but again, this is more the kind of thing that I use in summer. So I'm gonna keep this one. And then I have the shade Original. I'm gonna smell this to make sure it's all right. Yeah, that still smells fine. It's just way too dark for me. So there's definitely someone else that could do with this. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I have a couple of lip primers. I tend to forget to use lip primer. Maybe this would be better suited in my lip drawer. Smashbox, not going anywhere. Really, really like this one, but just don't use it that much because I'm not going to work at the moment. Oh God. 2 MUA primers. The moisturizing one, you guys know I like. The Banana Blur is a mattifying one, but I just never ever reach for it. So I think I'm gonna declutter it. e.l.f. Mint Mount. I only bought this recently, so I'm gonna keep it. The It's Glow Prime is a more glowy one, but I still like it, again for summer, so also gonna keep that. e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I have actually made a bit of a dent in it. I didn't think I'd use it that many times. I don't think I like this. I'm gonna get rid of it. You know what, I just don't like it. MUA Pro Base. How much of this is left? There's a lot left. You know what? I don't dislike this product. I just kind of forget to use it. I'm gonna put it with, I have a bunch of products that I'm trying to finish up. I'm gonna put that in there. W7 Miracle Matte. I really, really like this. It's meant to be like the Fasali, I think. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm gonna keep that. And my Revolution Pro. You guys know that I love this. The mixing liquid. I don't think they make this anymore, which is a shame. Gonna keep this. We have quite a few foundations. So the Fresh Face foundation, I have F2, F3, and F4. F2 matches me really, really well now. And then F3 is definitely gonna be my summer shade. I think F4 will just be too dark, but again, maybe it would suit my sister. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. I have shades F3 and F0.5 in the Revolution Conceal and Define. I know when I bought this one, I said I would try and use this one as highlighting, but I just don't reach for it. And it is a couple of years old. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid. I can't tell if it smells a bit funny or not, but I'm gonna keep F3. Clinique Beyond Perfecting. Love this one. Just haven't used it in a while, but really, really like the way it looks. Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions, also not going anywhere. The W7 It's Glow Time foundation. I quite like this one. I think it looks really nice on the skin. And then the new Very Vegan, which I have reviewed. I'm gonna keep both of these because they're both two good cheap options. I've got the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Snow. I do like this one. Need to finish this one, the Clinique Even Better Refresh. It's gonna go with my products I'm trying to finish up. NYX Born to Glow. It's a really light shade, but I think I'd like to use it up, so I'm gonna put it up there. My C1 Face and Body, that is actually nearly finished, but again, I can't wear that until summer. I do have a hefty highlight from Clinique. Again, I don't mind this in the summer when I use cream products. It's quite a nice natural highlight, like very glow from within. So I'm gonna pop that in here. And then shade 130 in the MUA Pro Base. That's my tan shade, so I don't use it at the moment, but I'm gonna keep it. And I also have the matching powder. So again, that's to wear together, so I'm gonna keep that. I have two shades of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, Light Plus and Light. Again, not going anywhere. Two shades of the Too Faced Born This Way, Porcelain and Swan. Again, I use these more in summer with my MAC Face and Body. The new Very Vegan Concealer. I think I quite like this one. I'm gonna keep it. Shade 110 in the MUA Pro Base, which I think I'm actually quite close to finishing. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my products to finish up. The W7 Fresh Skin Concealer. If you've seen my testing W7 video, I did not like this one. It is so dark on me, so dark, and the coverage was a bit thin for me. I do need more coverage, but again, I feel like this might suit my sister better, so I'm gonna send it to her. We've got two shades of I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers Concealer. You guys know I love this one, so I'm gonna keep them both. And we also have two shades of Conceal and Define Infinite. I bought C3 thinking it would match the foundation in F3, but it actually doesn't. I'm just gonna keep both of them for now. I have an e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Medium Sand for spot concealing. I do need to try and use this one more often, so I'm gonna keep it. And then I've got the Fresh Face Cheek and Lip Tints. I've only used this one so far, the shade Summer Rose, but I absolutely love it. It's just got a really, really nice amount of pigmentation, so keeping both of these. And then this one, I haven't even tried. It's called Caramel Kisses, and I've not even opened it. I just wanted more of a brown nudie one. Oh, okay. That is such a good brown blush shade. I would probably get a lot of use of that one in summer, so I'm keeping both and putting them in the drawer where they need to go. And I do have one more blush, which I love. This is by Anna Sui, and this is the powder blush in 302, and it is just my perfect winter shade. It's a cool toned pink. I love it. And I think Beauty Bay aren't going to be selling them anymore. They seem to be completely gone from the website, which I'm really upset about because I would have loved some more shades. So this one is, again, not going anywhere. Right, if you guys are finding that the camera has moved, that is literally because it fell over. It was balancing a lot more precariously than I thought it was. So anyway, I've cut the non-slip matte down to size, but I think it is a really crap one. I'm gonna put everything that I'm keeping back in here. Oh God, I don't know why I've left a highlighter out here. That should be up here. These pump packagings are handy, but they just never fit, and it's really annoying. I think the powder can go in here, there we go. And then the setting sprays can just go back down here. Okay, well look at that. That looks a lot more manageable. It's not a mess anymore. I can actually see everything, and that's just by moving some of the bits up in here really. I'm not decluttering loads, I know, but I can actually see everything that I've got. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. That's not this drawer. That's the palette drawer. Okay, so the next one is eyeshadow palettes. If you've seen my eyeshadow palette collection, I think I had 57 and I have added some since then. I actually want to move these out of this into the other drawer because right now this just doesn't make sense for me to have these. So let's see. My Oh My Glitter palettes, they're pretty, but I never ever use them, so they're gonna go. Mica Beauty on point. The shades are stunning. I haven't used it very much lately, but this is definitely a going out palette and I haven't been out, so keeping that. All of these mini palettes by W7, I'm gonna keep them all. Same with these Makeup Obsession ones. I have no reason to get rid of them at the moment. I haven't used them all that much, but I mean, these are my kinds of colours. I'm gonna keep them for now. Nude Obsessions by Huda, not going anywhere. My Smoky Obsession has seen better days, but I really would like to finish this one up. It's just that these are wearable shades and I would want to wear them for work, and yeah, I'm at home at the moment, so that's not happening, but I'm going to keep it. Physiart Theory 1. Is it Theory 1? No, Theory 2. They're fine. They're not amazing. Metallics. Actually, they're pretty nice. Oh, okay, hang on. I can't tell if it's focusing, but that is quite nice. I just don't reach for this. I have a lot of nudes already, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And then my two e.l.f. Mint Melts, not going to go anywhere. I'm going to keep them. My Viseart Neutral Matzo one. There are some shades in here that I have actually made a dent in. It's a really, really handy palette to have, so I'm going to keep that. Never, ever use this. This is still brand new. It's just been out for a while. Could be donated, so I'm gonna get rid of that. These Pixie sparkles, I forget I have them and I haven't used it as much as I would want to. I'm wondering if I should just put this in with all of my glitters. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it with my glitters, which are gonna be in the top drawer. So I'm gonna put it in there because I think that will be that will remind me that I have it. Pixie Eye Effects in Rosette Ray. It's nice. It's a very pretty color scheme with the metallics like in this one. They're just okay. Like, I know Pixie's considered drugstore, but I feel like this is a bit expensive for what it is. I think that this colour scheme would be nice for my mum, so I'm going to declutter that and send that to her. Beauty Bay, Me, Myself and Mitchell. I really wish this wasn't discontinued because it is such good quality. Not going to go anywhere. W7 Queen Bee. Not going to go anywhere either. I Heart Revolution. I don't use this, that's gonna go. Urban Decay Beached. It's discontinued now, so you can't get it anywhere, so I'm not getting rid of it. W7. I am gonna declutter the Total Eclipse. I have the actual Huda palette. I just don't reach for this one ever, so I'm gonna declutter it. The Whatever palette, very pretty color scheme. I haven't used it in ages. I'm not gonna get rid of that, I'm not ready. W7 Show Off. Dupe for Amrezi. I mean, the dupes I'm keeping, apart from the ones I already have, basically. Nudification. Again, like, this would be such a pretty work palette or outside the house palette if I could leave. London's Calling. I do like these types of shades. I just forget that I have it. I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to keep it. This one, however, getting rid. I have not reached for it since my review. The W7 colour book, really handy one to have. It's a shame, as is often the case with Revolution products, that this is broken, but it's just good to have these colours, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep the Enchanted palette as well. This one was limited edition. I'm pretty sure you can't get it anywhere, and it's just really interesting. I am going to keep the Birds of Paradise. I have had a few quality issues with them. I've done a couple of videos about it, but there's some handy things in there, handy things to have. And I've never, ever used the glitters, which is insane. So I'm gonna keep this one. This one is completely unused. I've never, ever swatched this one or anything. I bought it to review it and didn't, but you can see it is unused. So this one could go towards a giveaway. So I think I'm gonna keep that for, like, declutter it, but it's gonna go in the giveaway pile. The Allure palette, I am going to keep. Again, I haven't used it in a while because this is a very wearable palette and I've got nowhere to wear them to, but I do like this one. The shimmers in here are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this one. I have completely destroyed some of these shades. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna declutter it. I just don't reach for it. So this is gonna go to a friend probably. Forever Flawless Ice. I love this one. This is a gorgeous colour scheme. Do reach for it every now and then because again, it's just handy to have all these blues. Absolutely not letting this one go. Oh, okay, right. The Glow palette. It was okay. I regret spending £20 on it. I'm gonna declutter. Morphe 39S. It's so pretty. I do really want to use it actually. I really want to do a look with it, like a pretty pink purpley cut crease. Of course it's not going anywhere because my fiance got it for me, so absolutely keeping that. Oh, the Z palette, or my Kitco palette of shame. These are really old. This is Sephora. This might be 17, and then these are definitely sleek. Okay, this is gonna need reorganizing, but I'm gonna put it up here instead of at the bottom of this drawer because I think I will use it more. Hopefully. Oh, things are getting really bright. The sun's actually come back out. It was gone this whole time. Pat McGrath, it was a gift from one of my friends. Absolutely not going anywhere. Oh, this Technique one. I bought this one because of Make Me Up Missa, but I got the wrong one. She uses the all matte one, and this one has shimmers, and I have never opened it, and it is so cheap. I'm gonna declutter it again because it's not open. It would be perfect for a giveaway. So yeah, I'm gonna declutter that. Chocolate Cinnamon palette from My Heart Revolution. This is really nice. I pulled it out quite a bit actually last year for work and then in autumn. So I'm gonna keep this one. The MUA Bright Luster palette, yeah. It's really cute. I think it's really nice for summer. I'm going to keep it for now. Morphe 35B. You know what? It's not going to go anywhere. I do like having it to hand. I don't use it that often, but I'm going to keep it. And then I have two My Kitco palettes. This one is empty. I could sell it or even put it in a giveaway. It's just so handy because it's double-sided. But I never depot anything. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it away. And then this one, oh, this is such a mess. There's just so many eyeshadows in here, and so many of them have broken, so I need to go through this. But there's some NYX in here, there's some bleach. I just don't reach for these singles. There's a Sugar Pill shadow in here. Oh, I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna keep this palette, but I need to go through it basically. Right, so the drawer is clean. I'm not going to put the palettes back in here because I want to move them to the other set of drawers. But we're going to move on to the next drawer. And I don't know if the next drawer is the drawer of shame or if it was this one, because this one doesn't close. But the next one is, look, the next one is a mess. And I have been promising you guys to declutter it for a while, but I just haven't got around to it because I need storage bits. Here it goes. Hopefully the camera doesn't tip over because it has to look down so much, it keeps tipping over. But yeah, my lip drawer. It is what one could definitely call a disaster. Okay, so everything is going to move into the drawer above, and again, eventually I will be getting a divider. I just don't have one at the moment. This W7 Pretty Pout lip set, this lip pencil was dreadful, so I'm going to chuck the pencil and I'm going to chuck the lips as well. I'm trying to go by brand, but there's just so much mess. These two W7 ones from the Pretty Pout set, they're quite nice. I feel like you guys are maybe a bit too bright. Yeah, I quite like these. My favourite one in terms of colour is the semi matte, but the matte seems to be pretty comfortable, so I'm going to keep these. I have several MUA ones. I have two. I have three. I like their newer formula. It's not the best, but it's not uncomfortable or anything, so I'm going to keep all three of those. I have the old formula, and this was awful. The colour didn't suit me. It wouldn't set. There was nothing about this that I liked, so this is going to go. Oh god, yeah. No, it definitely needs to go. It stinks. I have a CYO plumping lip gloss. It was just a free gift, and I'm just not that big a fan of plumping lip glosses. This is gonna go. Barry M Matte Me Up liquid lipstick from the lip kit. Absolutely love this. In fact, I think this is nearly finished. I'm gonna put that in my products to finish up, but I will repurchase it. I absolutely love it. I think this is Ofra, yeah, Ofra Manila. Such a pretty nude shade. I used to put this on top of the Barry M one all the time. Yeah, definitely needs to go. It's like 4 years old. Has to go. Oh, I forgot I had this. The MUA Sorbet Tinted Lip Gloss. I was really disappointed that this was the one that I kept. Oh, I'm just never going to wear this. This has got to go. I have my 3 mini Pat McGrath lipsticks. They're nice. I kind of wish this lip set had like a warmer one. They're a nice little handbag format. And again, if we were going places and they were in my handbag, I would use them up more, but they're just in a mess, but I'm gonna keep them. My Huda in Trophy Wife and Shameless. This is the little lip set that looks like lips. So kind of what the W7 one was duping, but not really because it doesn't have a gloss. These are still absolutely fine, even though I've had them a while. Yeah, they still smell fine. I'm gonna keep them. All of my Fenty glosses, I'm gonna put them back in their box for now. I absolutely love this formula. I would prefer not to have them in the box, but we're going to keep them in there for now because it's just quite handy to keep them together and know where they are. I have this LA Splash lip gloss in Afriel. Oh god, look how gloopy that is. That's horrible. That's going. A Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Diamonds, I think it is. It's a little bit too golden for me. It's just one of those products again where I need somewhere to go to wear them. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Lime Crime. Is this all the Lime Crime I have? I think it might, no, there's another one somewhere. I'm sure there's another lime crime somewhere, but I just don't see it right now. I have a plushie in Pumpkin Latte, absolutely gorgeous for autumn, and it's like a lighter formula, so it's not too drying or anything, so I'm gonna keep that. I have the shade Scandal. I don't wear it, and to be honest, I feel like the lime crime formula is actually quite drying. I know it's like the OG, it's the one that's been out forever, and some people still like it, but it's too drying, so I never wear them anywhere. For Instagram, I'm gonna keep this because I don't have anything else like it. Oh, look at that, we have another MUA Velvet Matte, the same color. I've got it twice. They sent it to me twice, but that way I can have one in my handbag and then one in here, so I'm keeping both. The NYX Liquid Suede, I bought this to do a makeup, but blue makes me look so washed out. You know what, I'm gonna keep it because I feel like it's the kind of thing that's handy to have. Like I may use it at some point, it just doesn't suit me, but maybe with a different shade of foundation. I don't know, we'll see. My Revolution Pro, I do really like them. Love this one. You can see I've used it up loads. The red is also very pretty. Oh, it's not going back down. Oh God. Yeah, no, the packaging on these is fun, but it is broken. I think I've used this one once. You know what, that would again suit my mum quite well. I think she quite likes these shades. What is it? This has happened to the packaging on all of them. This is meant to be Revolution's Pro brand, and the packaging is like this, so that's not great. Some more MUA, the Velvet lipsticks. So these are matte. I have only opened the shade Couture, and it is nice. I do like it. And then I have a red that I haven't actually opened, which is Stiletto. I'm gonna put that in a giveaway because I've not opened it. Seems silly to keep it. These Revolution glosses. This is like their Christmas collection from like 3 years ago. The same collection as the jelly highlighters. They're lip toppers. I think they're just kind of too... Oh yeah, no, that one doesn't smell right. Okay, that one's going. That one smells okay. It's like the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's very golden, so I'm not going to keep it. And then this one, what's this one? This one still smells okay. I'm going to keep this one, I think. I'll just keep one. LA Splash. Oh, loved this one. I can't remember what it was called. They don't sell them on Beauty Bay though anymore, which is annoying, but I loved this colour. It was like perfect for me. But that's going to go. That's clearly too old. 2 Maybelline Superstays. A really nice cool toned one, which is Dreamer. And then this one, which is probably more similar actually to that LA Splash one. Yeah, that's really similar. I'm gonna keep them because these are really new to my collection. L'Oreal Guava Plump. This is so nice in summer. It's just so pretty and light. That is not going anywhere. I have a couple of MAC lipsticks. I have a little Ruby Woo, which I didn't know where that had gone. I thought that was somewhere else, but that is in there, so that's good to know. And then Coco Del Rio, which is the same kind of pink as that LA Splash one again. It's just a colour that I really like, and this is a good work lipstick. So I'm keeping those. So many MUA lipsticks. Let's see. Oh God, right, no, first. Revlon Black Cherry. Remember when this was everywhere? You know what, that's just old. That's just gonna go. This liquid lipstick. That smells a bit funny. That's gonna go. The Revolution Glass Skin Gloss. May as well keep it. There's no harm in keeping clear glosses. Oh, this lip gloss. Let's see. Oh, it's like metallic. That smells fine. That's from Skin again. I'm going to keep this one. This Iconic London Plumping Gloss. I think I got it in PR. That still smells okay. I'm going to keep that. NYX Butter Glosses. Oh, I loved these. Okay, this one still smells okay. That's Tiramisu. I think this one still smells okay as well. No, this one doesn't. This one doesn't, but it's such a nice colour. I'm going to get rid of Apple Strudel. Well, I do like those. They're a nice gloss formula. I have some CYO lipsticks. I don't know if I've used them. Bought them on sale. This one's used. It's like a really intense pink, so I feel like that's a good one to have. This Fiery Red, also used. That is a very cool toned pink, and I think I've used it as well. So, you know what, I'm just going to keep these. They're just good colours, I feel, to have in my collection. I'm going to keep the 3 Soph lipsticks as well. I really like the formula on these, and they're just really nice for work. Oh, there we go. My other Lime Crime Velveteen, which is the shade Wicked. Oh, such a gorgeous deep red, so I'm going to keep that because again it's just kind of handy to have. My black lipstick from Wet n Wild, it's not very good, but I didn't have a black lipstick and it was super cheap, so I'm going to keep it. This Pixie Plumping Lip Gloss, I know I'm not going to use it, so that's going to go. My 2 Elf Mint Melt Glosses, I will keep those. MUA, let's see. I think I use all of these. Some of these are matte, some of these are satin, and they are really cheap. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. Problem is just the way I'm storing them at the moment. I just can't see what they are, but I am gonna keep them all, I think. This Clinique one, I have used so much of it. I do like this. This is a really good everyday colour for me. And same with this one. I like layering these two. This is Nude Pop. I'm gonna keep both of these and they'll end up back in my handbag at some point. This Revolution gloss, I bought thinking it was just pink, but it is like a unicorn gloss. I think this is like duping a toothpaste thing. Oh, it smells lovely. I'm gonna keep it though because it's really new. This e.l.f. Jelly Pop in Apricot Pop. You know what? I'm not even gonna open it. I'm just gonna give it away. I have another LA Splash. This is from the Classic Horror collection and I know I haven't worn this. It washes me out so bad, but it's a good colour to have again. It's a khaki. Just feel like it's just an interesting colour to keep, so I'm gonna keep that one. I just like to have some variety. Oh god, I forgot about that. That's the sequence from the Pat McGrath lipsticks. I forgot that fell out. I'm gonna have to hoover that. Anyway, we'll leave that until later. I'm just gonna get rid of these MUA bags that they sent in PR. I have another clear gloss. This is a collection, Gloss Me Up. It's just quite handy to have. I'm gonna keep Pop Beauty. I got these in PR and I was really excited, and there's a good variety of colour like this one. All right, let's go on the arm. Like, I feel like that's a very wearable colour for me. And then there's some more funky ones, like again, you know, this one. This more purpley one. The problem is I do not like this formula. I think it's awful. It doesn't dry down and it stays very sticky. It just looks terrible. So unfortunately, I'm gonna throw these in the bin because I've had them for, oh no, I've just gotten lipstick on the drawer. So yeah, I've had these for a year. I'm not gonna use them. I wouldn't feel comfortable giving these away because they're bad. It's a bad formula in my opinion. Sorry, Pop Beauty. So yeah, these are gonna go in the bin. And then that just leaves the ColourPop sets. I may as well take them out of the box. No, I'll leave them in the box for now. I'm gonna keep them. I just don't reach for them that much right now, but I wanna give them a bit of a shot. And the problem with lip products again is that once you've used them, you can't really give them away. But I'll keep them for now. Okay, so that's the bottom drawer empty. I've just pulled out the drawer above that again. This is gonna be a mess, but I'm just gonna whack them all in here until I have some storage again. Okay, actually, I mean, it is a mess, but how much progress is that? How much better does that look? And let me show you the declutter box. Oh, it's actually full. That's more than I thought I would get rid of. So yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with all of these. Some of this is going to go to friends once I can actually see them. Some of them, as I said, I'm going to post to my mum and my sister. But yeah, that's my first set of drawers. I'm going to leave this part here because I think that's long enough and it's going to take me ages to edit. So I hope you enjoyed this first declutter. I'm quite pleased with myself. I feel like I've done a really good job, especially with the palettes. I didn't think I'd get rid of that many palettes. So I'm going to leave you guys here. And as usual, if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. I don't know why I hit the drawers there. And if you haven't already, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know when part 2 is out. And I will see you all in part 2. Bye guys.